If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 325 times your entry. And using code ZIRK when you sign up, you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
So NFL Honors is live with Roster Revolution. We got a little bit more to talk about. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Anthony Valencia for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Notification bell and comment below. Noti Gang. Also, guys, the NBA is back tonight. If you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, you can sign up right now. Use the code ZIRK. You get up to $1,000 in bonus funds and a 0.5 free pick when you guys sign up. Not just that, though. I did already post my NBA picks today on my Twitter. And every single Lakers game day, there's going to be a Luka discount that you guys can claim over on Twitter at 11 a.m. Eastern time. If you guys, again, follow me over on Twitter, I quote tweeted Underdog's tweet, you can get your Luka discount on top of making your regular picks. Now, starting off, guys, before we get into the NFL Honors and also the Roster Evolution, I do quickly want to go over the best Season 6 players to upgrade first. If you guys have any saved up tickets that you guys see I do, you can actually get them up to 96 overall instantly. And these players are a lot better this season because they get all team chems like they did in season 1, but then kind of just stopped doing for some reason. But yeah, you can get them up to 96 overall. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get them to 98 overall for probably like a month, which does kind of change things up. Let me quickly go over the best ones to actually go ahead and upgrade first, which, by the way, I do want to bring this up because I forgot to earlier today. If you guys add the Super Bowl Emmitt Smith to this Emmitt, the Season 6 here, which this card's very expensive, and again, you can't even do this for like a month. So you're quite a ways away from being able to do this. But if you do add him in, he goes up to 98 speed base. He gets boosted to awareness, receiving, blocking, and then also he unlocks the Super Bowl X factors. So you can get unstoppable freight train on the card. You get 0 AP backyard halfback. You get the NFL motivators as well. And you get like the 90s Cowboys motivators. It's honestly kind of crazy how good this card actually is if you can get him completely maxed out there. But yeah, it's expensive to do, and again, you can't do it for like a month. All right, so let's go over the best players to actually pick in what order right here, because again, as of right now, you can only get them 96 overall. It'll be a couple of weeks to get them to 97, and then finally max them out at 98 overall. But I really don't feel like it's a bad idea to pick up all of these guys. Use your season tickets on them if you have literally any bit of a theme team. They're pretty good cards. Given, though, we're going to be getting more and more players throughout these next couple of promos that obviously are going to have, you know, better discounted abilities, maybe more discounted abilities, whatever the case is. Starting off, though, I think the last card to really upgrade here is Paul Krause. It's a good safety. He's got 95 speed, 97 zone, 86 block shed, 90 hit power, but obviously so right now there are other free safeties I feel like you guys could go out there and pick up. They're going to be better, and of course, when you don't have these cards maxed out, they're not going to be able to really get, you know, all those crazy discounted abilities. I'd rather go get somebody like Rocket from AKA, who has 96 speed base, has all those crazy abilities you're able to get on the card, and he's only 250k. I do want to let you guys know, though, that when you do get Paul Krause up to a 96 overall, it's actually even at 95 overall, you will be able to unlock that first tier bucket, so you can choose with mid-zone KO for 1 AP, pick artist for 0, you will be able to put that on. At number 4, guys, I'm going to go with Emmitt Smith. I feel like this is a very, very good running back with the short route running of an 86, 86 catching. He's got 95 juke move, 94 spin move, you know, 94 change of direction, 95 speed. It's very, very good. But you can also go out there and get other 95 speed running backs, kind of very, very similar to this Emmitt Smith right now, for pretty cheap. I feel like there are just a lot of options available at running back. You can get a lot of 96 speed running backs as well. If you have a maxed out theme team, 50 out of 50 theme team, whatever, you might have Emmitt ranked higher because that way you can actually get his speed up. If you have a 50 out of 50 theme team and you can get him to 97 speed base, then he's probably like, I would put him at number 3. If you don't have him there, then I would go with Luke Kuechly, guys. Luke Kuechly, 94 speed, 93 excel. He's got 86 zone coverage. You obviously would want to have that zone a little bit higher, but you're still able to get that first discounted ability bucket when you have these guys in 96, which means you're able to get mid-zone KO for 1 AP on Luke Kuechly at 96 overall, which does make him one of the better user cards in the game. The top user middle linebackers do have 95 speed, but again, if you have even 25 out of 50 team chem, we're talking 95 speed. So Luke Kuechly here, Yeah, that's very, very good. Or I should say 20 out of 40. It is no longer out of 50. It's out of 40 here. So you can have 20 out of 40. That makes a 95 speed. At number 2, guys, I'm going to go with Devin Hester for obvious reasons. He has 96 speed. And again, based on if you have a theme team, you can get that speed up, which is very, very nice. And again, at just 96 overall, we're talking about 96 speed, 96 excel, over 90 for all the routes. Obviously, very, very good after the catch. And you're able to get jukebox for 0 AP, human joystick for 0, grab and go for 0 AP. He can be your kick returner. He can be pretty much any wide receiver. 96 speed right now, a wide receiver is most certainly usable and very good. And I gotta say this, if you decide to take Devin Hester as your first player, I don't blame you at all. He's really, really good. And especially so if you have a theme team, like maxed out, 98 speed for free today. Yeah, that's pretty fire. And the number 1 player, of course, is going to be the offensive lineman, Will Shields. If you want one of the absolute best offensive linemen in the game, you go ahead and pick up Will Shields. He's the 315-pound right guard with 93 strength, 96 run block, 95 pass block. He does get all day for 0 AP, nasty streak for 0 AP, identifier for 0, and linchpin for 0. Very solid abilities you're able to add onto this card. And yeah, Will Shields, obviously, just one of the better right guards in the entire game right now. You can get him for free, 96 overall, throw him in, and really, you could work on upgrading the other cards once we get like the 97 overall tokens, whatever. Ahead of this Will Shields, it's not really a big deal, but yeah, Will Shields is definitely my number 1 card. Also, guys, a couple of other things. Number 1, the Genki Force Make Red stuff I told you guys about. They said they would have more info today on it about, the Johnny Wilson situation, whatever. There still is no update. So, yeah, I don't have any information on that, but just follow me over on Twitter. I'll keep you guys posted tomorrow in case you don't follow me over on Twitter. But on top of that, the MCS Championship, as you guys know, John Beast and Fancy never got to play their game because of the PlayStation server issue. There is going to be more details on the Madden Bowl date that will be revealed this week, but we actually got to see the cards. Now, if you guys have watched every single MCS stream, you had to watch every single stream. I do not know if there's a way to make up for any missed players. I have absolutely zero clue. But if you have all of the players, then you can do a set that you can exchange all your players in, and you will get a pack containing a choice of these 2 cards. Number 1 is going to be Brian Thomas, and again, this will be after the Madden Bowl, I assume, so I don't know when exactly. Brian Thomas, free safety, 98 speed, 96 excel, 86 man, 98 zone, 94 hit fire. This card looks incredible. He also does get all 32 team chems, 0 AP pick artist, 1 AP mid zone KO, 2 AP deep zone KO, and even more discounts. Or you guys can go with Drake May, who again has all 32 team chems, has the same release as Baker Mayfield, which is one of the best in the game, 0 AP gift wrapped, 2 AP gunslinger, 3 AP master tactician, and additional discounted abilities. The card looks solid, but I definitely think, in my personal opinion, I would go with free safety Brian Thomas. All right, guys, and now we have the roster revolution and the NFL honors cards to go over, which, yes, I know this content was later than 1:30, was delayed. Then when it came out, I was actually getting my hair cut. So, yeah, little interesting video. I don't think I've ever done a video where I started the video with longer hair, ended it off after getting a haircut, but something new for you guys. As you can see, roster evolution, we have Jeffrey Simmons, we have Tyron Smith, we have Travis Etienne, we do have Hunter Henry, Denzel Ward as well, Shaq Thompson. Those are the new roster evolution cards. The more important cards for today, though, we do have the NFL honors, but also you guys will see it just right here. We do have some new Gauntlet cards to go over real quick. A lot getting talked about in this video, I'll tell you that. As you can see, though, we have T. Higgins, which you guys can get from the Gauntlet. He is 97 speed, 96 excel, solid route running, obviously 6'4", great height, 96 catching traffic, only an 80 juke move. He does have some X Factor X's, gets jukebox, backyard wide receiver for 1, deep out for 1, route tech for 2 AP. So if you guys go through play the Gauntlet, you can get that card there. Then, we also have new cards right here for MUT Champs, but they're BND now, from what I've heard. Isaiah Likely, 6'4", 94 speed, 95 excel, good route running, 75 run block, 92 catching traffic. In terms of abilities, gets matching them in for 0, shortened for 1, Titan Apprentice for 1 AP. And then the other card, guys, is going to be Jordan Whitehead. He does have 95 speed, 94 excel, 88 man, 96 zone. And he has mid zone for 0, pick artist 1, deep in zone for 1. pretty good. And then, guys, the biggest piece of content today, NFL Honors. Yes, they have champion cards. Joe Burrow, 88 speed, 95 throw power. So obviously the speed and the throw power not as high as the other quarterbacks, but very good abilities. Does get Master Tactician X3, Set Feet Lead X3 as well, but his discounted abilities right here, is it the second one? Is it not? Which one is it? Which one is the, okay, it's these two right here. I don't know what I was thinking. Gunslinger for 1 AP, Roaming Deadeye for 0, Human Joystick for 0, gets a lot of 0 AP abilities, but the big kind of combo you'll likely be running is Backyard Quarterback. It's Master Tactician just without Conductor, so you get the hot routes, the faster playmaking, and then also Gunslinger for 1 AP. So for 2 AP total, you can get Backyard QB and Gunslinger. It's pretty nice. And then, of course, the champion Joe Burrow is just slightly worse, right? Less speed, less throw power, and again, it's going to be more AP for the abilities right here. He does get Gunslinger for 1 AP, though. Backyard Quarterback as well for 1 AP. So right here, he just doesn't get Backyard Quarterback as an ability in that bucket like you would get on the LTD. Now, the biggest one today, though, guys, is Saquon Barkley. If you guys have the Super Bowl card, kind of feel bad because just lost a ton of value because this one is better than the Super Bowl card. It's just very similar. 98 speed, 95 XL, very similar stats. Same speed as the Super Bowl card with the training added on, and then pretty much everything else is just ever so slightly better. The only difference would be like you don't have ankle breaker X Factor, whatever. Doesn't get any like auto starting on X Factors, anything like that, but a ton of 0 AP abilities. 0 AP Jukebox. You get Backyard Halfback for 0 AP, Tireless Runner, Steamroller, just so many different abilities that you get for 0 AP. Then there is a champion Saquon Barkley, who by the way is only 558k, 97 speed, 94 XL, 95 change of direction. Again, extremely similar. The only difference would be that he's 1 less speed than the Super Bowl LTD, because the Super Bowl has 98 speed when you add the training to him. And then again, you get all these 0 AP abilities, Backyard Halfback, just a bunch of stuff. It's kind of crazy how good these cards are. So if you have a full like Eagles theme team, you could probably sell off the LTD, just pick up this one because it'll be 99 speed. I believe I've covered pretty much everything here. Then, guys, we have an NFL Honors step offer. 2 of your choice of 1 of 2 90s, and then 1 of 2 90 pluses right here. Let's go ahead and do these. We're going to get 90s right there, and then these are 90 pluses. Okay, that was not very good. Are these 90 pluses? 90, 90. All right, those were all bad. 3 90s. I did not enjoy that very much. Step offer 2, we get an Icons Honor Pack, 190 plus, 193 overall, and then 193 to 96. 50% chance of a 96. I feel like obviously with the value of Saquon Barkley and everything, it's probably worth doing. We get a 93, 96 Joe Burrow, and a 90. I'm going to be honest, I skipped over it because I didn't see a big animation, so I kind of just assumed it wasn't anything good. Burrow, not going for a ton, about 300k, but hey, we'll take that for sure. And then the final one, guys, is a limited honors pack. 2 90 pluses, 2 93 pluses, and 196 champ or LTD. So let's do this pack right here, guys. We'll end it off with the final step offer. I've covered so much content in this video. So much content in this video here. Let's see if we can get lucky and get ourselves maybe another 96 champ or LTD, as we do get 90 overall Josh Allen right there. Gotta say, the animation's really cool, but it is long. It's a very, very long animation that kind of drags out for, you know, potentially just a 90 overall. As here we do get, again, 90 overall Saquon Barkley, okay. I feel like everybody's about to have Saquon. Either you have Super Bowl Saquon that you're just holding on to now because you just feel bad that he lost so much value. You have the LTD Honors Saquon, or you're probably going to pick up the champion Saquon. I mean, I don't really know why you wouldn't. The cards are just absolutely incredible. And then the final 93 plus before we do the champ or LTD, we get 93 Saquon. Okay, so this is a guaranteed champion. Give me an LTD. Come on, LTD. No, we didn't get a limited. We got a champ. Saquon, maybe? Saquon Barkley. Okay, that was still worth it because Saquon's 500k. And in terms of the market, guys, if we take a look here at these NFL Honors cards, as you can see the 90 overalls right there, let's take a look at the LTDs and also the champs. We do have the champions right here, Burrow 320. We have the LTD Saquon, who's around 600k, 575 or so. Limited Joe Burrow, only $1 mil. It's kind of crazy. And then we also have the LTD Saquon going for $3 million coins. In terms of roster evolution, in case you guys do care about these cards, maybe you want to pick up the LTDs, whatever. The limiteds looks like I don't see them up, which is kind of interesting here. Where is Tyron Smith? Really? No Smiths up. Okay, very interesting. I know people tweeted me with pulling him. It's just there's none up. And then we do have Jeffrey Simmons right here, which he is definitely out. As you guys see, there's 3 of him. But no Tyron Smiths is really interesting. But all right, that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure you drop a like in the video. And of course, that sub button down below. MCS news, best season, 6 players to upgrade, NFL honor step offers, tons of content, and apparently an error retrieving my currency balances. What does that even mean, EA? Who knows? Check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZIRK, follow me over on Twitter for my picks, get that Luka discount for tonight. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.